Hello guys, welcome to iPlus Education. In this video, I am going to discuss one of the problems of beta function. Let us see here. We have been given prove that beta of p comma q plus 1 divided by q is equals to beta of p plus 1 comma q divided by p is equals to beta of p comma q is divided by p plus q. We know that beta of p comma q can be written as gamma of p into gamma of q divided by gamma of p plus q. Now here we have beta of p comma q plus 1. So by this formula we have gamma of first term p, next gamma of q plus 1 divided by gamma of sum of these two, p plus q plus 1. Now here we have beta of p plus 1 comma q. We have gamma of this first term, that is p plus 1 into gamma of second term q divided by gamma of sum of these two, p plus 1 plus q. Here we have beta of p comma q plus 1 by q. Now let us take this as equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Let us divide these two equations on dividing equation 2 by equation 1. Equation 2 by equation 1 we have beta of p comma q plus 1 divided by beta of p comma q is equals to, we have this gamma of p into gamma of q plus 1 divided by gamma of p plus q plus 1 upon beta of p comma q, that is gamma p gamma q divided by gamma p plus q. Now here we have gamma p, these two will get cancelled. We have gamma of q plus 1 divided by gamma of p plus q plus 1 divided by gamma q divided by gamma p plus q. We know that gamma of n plus 1 can be written as n into gamma n. We leave this value 1, we write down n gamma of n, leaving this 1. So applying that concept here, we have gamma of q plus 1. So leave this one, write down q gamma q, q gamma q divided by, treat this p plus q as n. So write down p plus q into gamma of p plus q divided by, we have gamma q divided by gamma p plus q. Now this gamma q will get cancelled, this gamma p plus q will get cancelled. We have q divided by p plus q. Hence we got beta of p comma q plus 1 divided by beta of p comma q, value as q divided by p plus q. Now by cross multiplying these two values, we have beta of p comma q plus 1 divided by q is equals to beta of p q divided by p plus q. We got this beta of P comma Q plus 1 by Q is equals to beta of PQ divided by P plus Q. Now let me write down this value here. Beta of P comma Q plus 1 divided by Q is equals to beta of PQ divided by P plus Q, equation 1. Now let us divide this equation 3. Dividing equation 3 by equation 1. Here we have beta of P plus 1 comma Q divided by beta of PQ. We have gamma of P plus 1 into gamma Q divided by gamma P plus 1 plus Q divided by gamma P gamma Q divided by gamma P plus Q. Here this gamma Q and this gamma Q will get cancelled. We have gamma of P plus 1. Gamma of P plus 1 divided by gamma of P plus Q plus 1 divided by, we have gamma P divided by gamma of P plus Q. This can be written as gamma of P plus 1 can be written as P gamma P. P gamma P, leaving this 1 divided by gamma of P plus Q plus 1 can be written as, leaving this 1, P plus Q into gamma of P plus Q divided by gamma P divided by gamma P plus Q. Now we can cancel this, and this gamma P plus Q, gamma P plus Q. We have P here, P divided by P plus Q. Here we have beta of P plus 1 comma Q divided by PQ. We have P divided by P plus Q. Now interchange these two. We have beta of P plus 1 comma Q divided by P is equals to beta of PQ divided by P plus Q. Let us take this as equation 2. We got beta of P plus 1 comma Q divided by P value as beta of PQ divided by P plus Q from equation 1 and 2. Here we have equation 1, here we have equation 2. Now equate these two, since these two values are same. Here this value and this value are same, so we can equate these three values. Finally we will get beta of P comma Q plus 1 divided by Q is equals to beta of P plus 1 comma Q divided by P is equals to beta of PQ divided by P plus Q. Prove that beta of m plus 1 comma n plus beta of m comma n plus 1 is equals to beta of mn. Let us see the solution for this. We know that beta of m comma n value is gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Now take LHS. We have beta of m comma, we have beta of m plus 1 comma n plus beta of m comma n plus 1. Now this will become gamma of m plus 1 into gamma of n divided by gamma of these two, m plus 1 plus n, by this formula, plus this will become gamma of m into gamma of n plus 1 divided by, we have gamma of m plus n plus 1. We know that gamma of n plus 1 value is n gamma n. We have to leave this one. Applying that formula here, we have, this will become m gamma m into gamma n divided by m plus n. So write down m plus n into gamma of m plus n, leaving this one, gamma m n gamma n divided by m plus n into gamma of m plus n. Now we have gamma m gamma n gamma m gamma n. Take common, we have gamma m into gamma n common. We are left with m by here we have gamma of m plus n, gamma of m plus 1. So take gamma of m plus n, outside we have m by m plus n. Here we have n by m plus n. Gamma n divided by gamma of m plus n. Here if you take LCM, m plus n adding m plus n, so these two will get cancelled. This is beta of m comma n. We got RHS, beta of m comma n. Evaluate 0 to 1 1 minus x power of 5 into x power of 7 dx. Whenever we see the integral limits from 0 to 1, then we can use concept of beta function. We have beta of m comma n is equals to integral 0 to 1 x power of m minus 1 into 1 minus x power of n minus 1 dx. Here we have integration 0 to 1. So if we see the integration from 0 to 1, that integral can be easily solved by using beta function. Now comparing these two values, we have x power of 7 here, x power of m minus 1. So by comparing, we can say m minus 1 value is 7 and n minus 1 value is 5. So we have m is equals to 7 plus 1, that is 8, n value is 6. We have m value, n value. So this complete integral can be replaced by beta of m comma n. Similarly, this integral can be replaced by beta of m value 8, n value 6. Now, using the concept of beta and gamma relation, we know that this can be also expressed as gamma of 8 into gamma of 6 divided by gamma of 8 plus 6. We have gamma of 8, gamma of 6 divided by gamma of 14. Now we also know that gamma of n can be written as n minus 1 factorial. Gamma of n can be written as n minus 1 factorial. So this can also be written as 8 is there. So write down 7 factorial into 5 factorial divided by 14, means write down 13 factorial. Now by using calculator, we will calculate this value, or we can leave this here also. Similarly, we have next question, evaluate 0 to 1 x power of 11 into 1 minus x power of 16 dx. Here we have 0 to 1, the limits of integral, and we can see here if I add x and 1 plus x, we will get 1. similar to this beta function. So by comparing this integral with this beta function, we have m minus 1. Here we have m minus 1 value is 11, n minus 1 value is 16. So we have m is equals to 12, n is equals to 17. Now this complete integral will be replaced by beta of 12 comma 17. By using beta and gamma relation, we can express this beta as gamma of 12 into gamma of 17 divided by gamma of 12 plus 17. So this gamma of 12 can be written as 11 factorial into 16 factorial divided by, we have this 12 plus 17, that is 29. So gamma of 29 is 28 factorial.